he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one, and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and I thank God he's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like,
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gotta move fast, get to the back. I saw the signs for so long. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues, and we've got a great one for you. Between the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
He puts some air under this one, right side. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, alert, alert, alert! 180! What?
Baker now off to play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mayfield now off the play action. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 16.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
Buccaneers, 1st down.
Here's Baker to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
As the Cardinals 35-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Down the field. Evans has it. With 22 out of that play. And the Bucs have the first.
22 yards. And a first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 23-yard line.
This is Irving on second. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, so that brings up 4th and long.
Field goal, a 39-yard attempt.
That one's a miss, so he hung it out right at that upright. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Wilson to the air. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First down throw from Wilson. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now toss it here to Benson. He's got it in the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down in the 13. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 17.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Near the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line,
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. The give to Irving to start this drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down, here's an option. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Got a man, this is Evans. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. Here's Baker. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. He has room past the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. And this is going to fall incomplete. They made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Buccaneers field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here. Dave, nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action, it's Wilson. Flushed out of the pocket. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Get some space around midfield. There he goes on the right side. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals now lead by 10. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
Chad Ryland for the extra point.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Here's the give to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Wilson out of the pistol. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A gain of 26 yards there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Now Wilson on the play fake. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Cardinals out for the punt. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So on 4th down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Has this at the 6. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson looking to throw. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game.
Yeah. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He has the first over the middle. Gain of 15 there. And the Bucs have the first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
He's got it on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And it's a sack as he heads out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mayfield. It's Evans making the catch outright. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 9.
3rd and long for him here. Trying for the deep ball. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. To throw, here's Wilson. There's a screen to Benson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. This will look for Wilson. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Setting up, 2nd and goal. Wilson now from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and goal, Wilson. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal. So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of the half.
This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it's 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Here's Wilson to the air. Caught, nice gain left side. Keeps it moving. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals stretch the lead to 23. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
Dose of the hurry up here.
At the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 3. It's
3rd down, give to Irving. He dodged the tackle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
16 yards. That's good.
Mayfield now from the gun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Chased out to his right. No one's around him. He's got space. Give him 25 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
Kings.
1st down.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6.
Baker now from the gun.
At the 21-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Pistol. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 4. Brings up 4th down and
Real.
1.
Here we go. It's Mayfield. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field. And it's
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down.
Benson now from the gun. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. What a difference it can make for an offense.
No progress on first down, and they'll bring up second and 10.
Second and 10 at the Buccaneers' 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the move, headed right. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 5-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Set. Watch out.
Irving on the inside give. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down.
Set.
First and 10.
First down, here's Baker. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's set out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line, first and 10.
First down. First and 10.
To throw is Mayfield. Down the field, Evans has it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Buccaneers. First down.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Tackled at
Call
the
it 9
25
yards.
line.
Looked like a first for a moment. It's second and 1.
Brings up second and a
So we
yard.
hit the end of the third quarter. And it's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Set. 180. Watch out.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Set. Set.
On the give, this is Irving. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. Baker leading the Bucs up to the line. They're going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Dortch now to return it. Try to lateral, but it hits the turf. This ball is live. And the fumble recovery is made.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on a return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Wilson out of the pistol. Buying some time left. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On play action now, Wilson. This is a heater going deep. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Jacob Parrish.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off on Will Johnson. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A bit surprising to me that they decided to throw for it there.
Yeah, I think where they were at certainly played a role in that eventual interception. You know, coaches will say, play fast but net.
Oh, they drive the lateral. It's a live ball. And this one kicks out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but a tough spot now after a massive loss.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce in just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Levante David.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. He's getting close, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble, but it's going to push him back for second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Run. Real.
Baker now off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sean Murphy butts in to pick it off. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I think they were going to be great for just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go. Second down.
19. Go.
Here's the backup. First throw. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two and third downs, whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Oh, and it's a fake punter with the football. And no success on the fake punch. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling.
He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. A real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. From the gun, Mayfield. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long, Mayfield. That's Evans making the catch outright. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
King.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That one hits for 30. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
19. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals grow the lead now to 22 points. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Again for the first time to Rashawn White. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. It's a gain of 4. brings up 3rd and 6.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing